Hey everybody, this is Dr. Lou Jacobs at Jacobs Chiropractic Acupuncture Center in Portland, Maine. And today's an exciting, but also kind of a sad day. Because today, we are raffling off a guitar, a Harley Benton Telecaster guitar, to raise money for Pittie Posse Rescue Sanctuary here in southern Maine. They take dogs that are scheduled to be euthanized from the south, and they bring them up here and rehabilitate them and foster them, and then they get them adopted into homes that ultimately typically become their forever homes, but they save lots of lives. And unfortunately, so the good news is we're raffling off the guitar to raise money for these pups. The bad news is the statistics. So no joke, all jokes aside, depending on the source that you look at, somewhere between 145,000 and 1 million pit bulls are euthanized every year in the United States, with sort of medium estimates being in the 438,000 dog range. 438,000 pit bulls, just pit bulls, not other dogs, euthanized every year in the United States because of irresponsible and cruel human beings. It's awful. Horrific, actually, when you think about it. 40% of all dogs that are euthanized, of all types of dogs in the United States, 40% of them are pit bulls. And if you've ever met a pit bull, you're gonna probably say that it was a wonderful experience. These dogs are the most amazing, the most loving, the nicest dogs you've ever met, if they have not been tortured into being really awful by human beings. So anyway, I have a huge place in my heart for pit bulls and other dogs, all dogs, and music as well, which is why we blend the two, the guitars and the dogs. What I consider to be a really important effort and a really perfect match. Because it's fun, it's super helpful, you get big time karma points. You probably are going to get a best friend if you're involved with these dogs at any point in your life. They're completely irresistible. I know so many people that have fostered these dogs and then end up keeping them because they can't let them go. Yeah, they're just the best. Anyhow, I'm not going to drag this on too long. This is the last. We'll bring it back at some point if people get enthusiastic about this again. This past raffle ticket has really great odds for those people who donated. So we didn't have quite as many donations this time. Not sure why, but I can think of a few reasons why that may be the case. Either way, doesn't matter. Every little bit counts. So what we're going to do is we're going to raffle off this guitar, and then I'm switching it up. I'm changing the prize. And I'm going to show you what that prize is later. And I've raffled off this prize before for other reasons. And people were really happy. Well, the person that won was super happy. But anyway, we're going to get to that in just a second. You're going to love it. A lot of people want this. And so we're bringing it back into the raffle. The beneficiaries of the next raffle will be exactly the same. We're going to continue to give to the dogs. We're just going to switch up the prizes a little bit. I don't know how anybody could get bored with guitars, but maybe there's a sign telling me to switch it up a little bit. So here we go. This is the guitar that we're raffling off this time. I've already shown it to you. It's a beauty. It's in great shape. It's brand new. It's totally awesome. I've tinkered around with it a little bit, played with it a little bit, and it's fantastic. It sounds great. It feels great. It's super light. And whoever wins this is going to be a lucky person. Okay, I've got all the names here. I want you to pay really close attention to the smoothness of this video. I don't want anybody thinking that I'm cutting and pasting stuff in here, chopping and editing. This is not edited. Now I've got all the names of all the entries in here, bunch of tickets. I'm going to pull a name, and that's the winner. It's as easy as that. And then you can come pick it up. pick up the guitar. Okay? All right. Great. Super. You see how I'm doing this? Okay. And the winner is... He's going to be happy, and so is his son. The winner is Tim Crowley. Congratulations. You got it. You are the winner. And I also know that you're a dog lover, which makes this even better. I think everybody that donates is a dog lover. But listen, Tim, congratulations. I'm really happy that you won. But for those of you who didn't, thank you very much. It's more about the dogs than it is about the guitar. Every single penny that we raise in selling raffle tickets for this guitar that I purchased, every single penny goes directly to the dogs, straight to Pittie Posse, so that they have a little bit of extra money to take care of anything that's needed for these pups. So if you haven't checked out their Facebook or Instagram page, you should check out Pittie Posse Rescue and Sanctuary and watch some of these videos of these dogs getting off or out of the trucks that have just brought them up from the south, from these kill shelters. Many of these dogs were in moments away from being euthanized, and Pittie Posse swept in and saved them and then brought them up here. And if these videos of them getting out of the bus or out of the truck and meeting the people up here that have brought them here, if those don't choke you up a little bit, then there might be something wrong with you. Anyhow, this is Dr. Lou Jacobs at Jacobs Chiropractic. Acupuncture. I didn't even tell you what the next prize was. I almost forgot, but then I started to feel a little rumble in my stomach, hunger pangs, and then I realized I better show them what we're offering. So, here we go. Okay? Every 3 months we've been raffling off a guitar. So this time, in 3 months, we're going to be raffling off something very, very different. Okay, so June, July, August. At the end of August, right around Labor Day, I'll post the dates later. That's when we're gonna draw the winner for this. Okay? At our office, we like to show appreciation to people through delicious things. And one of the things that we do, we're the only office in the entire world, to my knowledge, and I've checked, that gives a welcome gift of homemade, in this case by me, homemade marinara sauce. Every single new patient gets a welcome gift, and then we like to thank people for doing good deeds by giving them sauce. It has no real monetary value. I make it at home, a few dollars worth of ingredients and whatnot, but people love it. So what I've decided to do is I've decided that the next prize, the next raffle, is going to be for sauce. Not one jar, but 12 jars. 12 jars of my marinara sauce. That's like a day's supply of marinara sauce. Stretch it out, it could be a week's supply. Okay? This is huge. We haven't done this in like 6 or 7 years. Now, you may be thinking, I can go buy marinara sauce. Yeah, but it's not this good. This stuff is amazing. Everybody loves it. And most people say it's some of the best that they've ever had. So, street value, not huge. Stomach value, huge. Family around the table, eating, huge. Dipping bread in that stuff, huge. Pouring it over pasta, huge. Huge. Okay? 12 jars of sauce, a whole day's supply. All right. These are pint jars of my Fra Diavolo. The same stuff that is so priced. I can't sell this. Because I make it at home in my wonderful kitchen. But it's not a commercial kitchen. So it's a gift. It's a gift. I can't sell it. So it's very hard to get. You could probably sell it if you wanted to, but I can't sell it. Okay? Anyhow, That's the next prize. So get your breadsticks ready. Get your pasta ready. Get your belly ready. That stuff is coming for you. But you've got to enter to win. The tickets are likely going to be the same. We're going to keep the same structure for buying tickets to win this 12-jar supply of marinara sauce made by yours truly. Okay, thank you again for all of your contributions. Means a lot. It will continue to mean a lot, not just to me, but to those dogs whose lives you are literally saving by hooking Pittie Posse up with a few bucks here and there through this raffle that I'm doing every 3 months. Okay? Dr. Lou Jacobs again at Jacobs Chiropractic Acupuncture Center in Portland, Maine, where we care about your health, we care about you, we care about dogs, we care about music, we care about the things that matter, and we're happy that you're part of our community. Thanks so much.